distinguished leaders of restaurant chain Dim Sum. It is my great pleasure to introduce you to a true legend in the world of marketing, Mikhail Galkin.
So, gentlemen, you wish to introduce a chain of vegetarian restaurants into the Russian market. I've analyzed the results of the focus group, and frankly, I must say you have a problem. Russians just don't like your product. Marketing in its traditional form is simply powerless here.
Thank you for your very interesting opinion, Mr. Galkin.
I do, however, have a proposal. Something which exceeds the limits of marketing in its traditional form. But first, let me ask you a question. How far are you willing to go to solve your problem?
We are ready for anything. Anything within the law, of course.
I'm afraid that's not going to be far enough, gentlemen.
We are ready to go. Far enough.
Fine. Then I would like you to mass produce and market a little apparatus for testing beef.
A beef tester, for short.
What?
A beef tester.
What?
Moi, je pense souvent à toi, ma belle. Je vois ton nom qui brille écrit grand dans le ciel. Ma belle, l'âme de mon amour.
Это не улыбка. Это беззвучный крик ее организма, только что получившего дозу говядины, зараженной смертью. Биф-тестеры от Каяка Групп. Ваш единственный щит от смертельной вкуснятины.
Yeah, it's good. Just add some graphics that say, test your beef or taste your death.
Hi, guys. Despite the beef tester campaign's insinuation, only 12% of Russians polled believe there is a link between mad cow disease and the deadly new virus that has to date claimed over 500 lives.
In response, the Russian Minister of Food and Agriculture consumed a hamburger live on TV today during a press conference in which he announced a nationwide ban on the campaign. As a result, restaurant chain Dim Sum has reported record losses for last quarter.
You tell Mr. Mintao banning the beef tester campaign was part of the plan. You tell him that now is the time to open and advertise his restaurants. A lot of restaurants. And tell him that I would suggest not limiting his campaign to Russia alone.
What?
Following the government's ban on the advertising campaign for beef testers and the sudden unexplained death of the Russian Minister of Food and Agriculture, consumers are now completely convinced that beef is deadly dangerous.
Когда я говорю гамбургер, ваша ассоциация вкусно, голод.
Смерть. Гамбургер.
Смерть.
Meanwhile, over the last 3 days, 32 vegetarian restaurants opened in Moscow alone, where one can eat without having to test every slice of beef. Whether this newfound love of all things vegetable will stick, only time can tell. From the streets of Moscow, Russia, this is Diana Kruger, Business Channel News.